Hey guys, it's Vic, and for this video, we'll be counting down our picks for 5 most memorable moments of our ethics subject. This will encompass not only the learnings, but also the activities and codes inside the classroom. Let's start the countdown.
Number 5. The Icebreakers.
What's a great way to start a class than by having an icebreaker? Our ethics class is 7 a.m. in the morning, so we should really wake up those sleeping brain cells. Notable icebreakers were the handshake. Another would be the whisper challenge. This specific icebreaker reminds us just how quickly a message can be changed into something completely different when it is passed down into even a few people. So we should be mindful of what we spread online and via words of mouth. Hashtag no to fake news.
Number 4. Ethical Behavior.
Ethical behavior. Some say that ethical behavior is the decisions you make when no one is watching. I can still remember our professor asking us through a sheet of paper one ethically wrong thing we did when no one is watching. I remember writing, I think we can all relate to this, when I found a 20 peso bill on the ground and I keep it for myself.
Number 3. The Seat Works.
I can still remember the 1/4 and 1 sheets of yellow paper during our ethics class. However, this hit work and group works challenged our understanding and our reasoning of the situation and the topic at hand. Of course, there is a sharing part wherein the person who will share his or her thoughts will be chosen randomly through counting.
Number 2. Ethical Dilemma.
An ethical dilemma is a conflict between alternatives where no matter what a person does, some ethical principle will be compromised. The best example of ethical dilemma is when you found out that your friend is cheating on an exam. Now, will you report your friend and tarnish your friendship, or will you keep the burden to yourself? Comment down below. Of course, in practice, it is much more complicated because it involves not only you and your friend, but also the company, the management, your colleague, and of course the third party involved in the situation.
And for number 1, Micronesia.
The truth is, we really enjoy when we learn by theories and apply it in a real life situation. And that is what the Micronesia thing is all about. I can still recall the story of our professor about his experience of ethical dilemma in Micronesia. After hearing such story, in my mind, I immediately commended our professor, for the actions he took and of course the sense of responsibility and accountability for such action. Honestly, that story is a wonderful and inspirational story. We should remember that it's impossible to lead a totally ethical life, but it's fun to try